Hello everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome to my channel. As you guys know, my videos are strictly made for adults who are 18 years and older. Thank you so much for respecting that. I am on here today to share with you a project that I created. I wanted to participate in the Christmas and summer. In doing that, if you would like to participate, you need to use the hashtag Christmas and Summer. This awesome collab is hosted by Dawn H Creates here on the YT. I have been wanting to participate for some time in her collaboration, but I am coming on as a participant because my schedule has been really hectic, and I wanted to definitely jump in here and at least share one of the projects if I don't get down to the last one. Now this is actually her third week of sharing all her awesome videos as well as the other wonderful designers that's on the team. The first week, it was July 11th, she actually shared where you can actually create something for Christmas using a Pacific paper collection or paper pad. July 25th, she had it set up where you can use your dies or your punches or die cuts. I was going to try to do that one, but that didn't happen. So now here it is. It's the month of August, and August 8th is when they last posted, and they use you can use your stamps or digital images. So that one is a great one for me since I am a stamper, and you guys know that since you've been following my channel. I love to stamp. So with that being said, this is the week that I joined, and I decided to come on in and participate in creating something using the hashtag Christmas and Summer. Now Dawn has all the information on her channel. I would do my best to place a link so that way you guys can follow what she has going on her channel. Beautiful creations. I have been amazed by seeing some of these creations these ladies have created. Not just that, there is still one more week, which is August 22nd, where there will be the choice for Crafter's Choice, which is really awesome. And she pretty much will explain more about that. But I wanted to come on here and share my project with you guys today, what I created. So let's go ahead and dig on in, because I love to support my YouTube pals wherever it's needed. And I also like to create. So this is a great collaboration that she decided to put together, because you're able to create some of your Christmas a little early before it gets a little hectic come December. So let me share some of the items that I use. So I went ahead and pulled out 3 of my favorite Spectrum Noir markers. And these are the ones that I used here. This is FS2, FS3, and FS6. Those are the ones that I usually gravitate towards, so that way I can do the faces for my dolls, because it gives such a beautiful spread as far as the colors and everything. I love the way it looks when it's blended in, and it gives a really nice look. And one of the new things that I pulled out from my collection was this Sit die, and this right here has 11 dies on it, and this is by Jen Long, and the name of this die is called Christmas Phases number 2. So I did use this in my creation. I also pulled out my tea die to add a little bit of distress inking around the edges of my card. I stamped out with the VersaFine, starting off my base there. I also used my Prismacolor pencils. That's one of my favorite mediums to use. And then I also used my Belly Art Precision Craft Glue. Now on for the stamp that I chose to go with for this Christmas and summer creation. I chose to pull out my Candy Bean. This is the first time I'm ever using this stamp right here, and you guys know I love the little girl stamps, and this is by Little Darlings Rubber Stamps. This one is called I Can't Reach. I absolutely adore this adorable stamp here. This stamp has a little mouse on here that's basically trying to reach and place the ornament onto the tree, and I simply love that. And there's a little girl, she's actually adding the ornaments to the tree as well, and she's dressed up in a little Santa hat and a little nightgown there. So I really think this is super adorable. So this is what I chose to use, and let me show you the back, because the stamp is actually huge. The front doesn't do it justice. You get to see the coloring on the front, but the size of this, OMG, it's a really decent size for any card layout or anything that you would like to add. And so there's a lot of room for coloring if you're one that likes to add color to your stamps. So this is the one that I chose to pull out. Now on for my creation. I first started out by stamping her, as I mentioned. I did use my Strathmore watercolor paper. This time I did not watercolor. And I did stamp this one more on the pattern side here. And then there's another side right here. So you have a smooth side and a pattern side. So that's the image there. And now on for my card creation. This is the card that I created here. So with this card, you can see by me using more of the rough, the more texture side of the Strathmore watercolor paper, I was able to get more of a, it looks like more of a crayon look, to be honest with you, but I actually kind of like it. Most of the time I go a little heavy on my coloring when I'm actually coloring in my images. And this kind of gave it a different effect since I didn't use the watercoloring. But in the face, you can see where it's really, really smooth there because I did use those Spectre Noir markers. Now, I did also colored up the little mouse right there. Also using the Prism color pencils. And I really like the way the colors blended together. And this is pretty much what it looks like. And what I did here, I pretty much matched it to look just like the stamp on the front here, as close as I could get it. So that's what that looks like right there. And the image itself is absolutely beautiful, so it didn't really need a lot of things to add to it, so I kept it pretty simple. I didn't add any sparkles, I didn't add any nouveau or any of the elements. I just kept it pretty simple this go round. Then what I did was I inked up the edges going around the card to kind of just bring that together by adding the tea dye, which is the Distress Oxide ink. And I also even did some around the border of the card. I really like the way that turned out, and this is kept it pretty simple. And to me, it has some different ridges in this card. It kind of makes it look like wallpaper. So I really like the effect of that as well. And the inside, I did choose to finish my card off by using that die. It says Happy Holidays in the inside, that way you have room to write a message. So that's how my card was created, and I had so much fun making this, and I'm glad I had a chance to participate in the Christmas and summer. So definitely check out Dawn H Creates as well as the other ladies who's a part of the collaboration. This is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes. If you have not already checked me out as well as all these wonderful creators, I encourage you to do so by also joining and having a lot of fun, get some of those Christmas things done, so that way it won't be so hectic for you come Christmas time. And so this is really amazing. So also don't forget to subscribe and also click the bell for notification and comment down below. Thank you again for joining me, and have a wonderful day. Blessings.